Hello everyone, my name is Brad Lewis. It's December 13th, 2014. I spoke with you this past year over a problem in our communities and our society about bullying and how it's affected children. Well, the problem still continues. School systems are not really doing very much about it. Our President of the United States tends to see that he wants to investigate racial tensions in Ferguson, New York City, and Ohio over 3 incidences that happened. President Obama, there are thousands of kids dying every year due to suicide, and 80 to 85% of them are due to bullying. Why aren't you investigating the school system? Why are you not investigating that problem that are taking thousands of lives of black, white, Hispanic, Asian children, Middle Eastern children? Why are you not investigating that? My son Jordan Robert Lewis committed suicide October 17th of 2013. At the time when he died, he left a suicide note. To whom it may concern, this is a note telling all my loved ones and friends that I love them and I hope one day to see them in heaven. By the time you read this, I will already be gone. Tell Tiffany that whatever I did, I'm sorry. Tell Caleb Sims that he helped me, but he was already too late. Tell my father that I'll see him in heaven and I love him. Tell my mother I love her and I'm sorry. Tell everyone at Carterville that I wanted this and I'm better off not living. Also, tell my father that the last time before I said goodbye to his dad when he was dying, that I saw God next to my dying grandfather helping him. I want an open casket for my funeral. I want to be buried where there is a spot. Tell my ex-girlfriend, Alexis, that I loved her and I did care for her and I wish we didn't break up. Bullying has caused me to do this. Those of you know who you are. That was the letter my son left. But you know what? I've been trying to push for legislation to be passed. I wrote a 10 or 11 page proposal trying to put stronger mandates into the law. 2 weeks after my son committed suicide, I was approached by an Illinois State Senator, not him personally, but his assistant, asking if I would want to speak with the senator because he was wanting to talk to me about trying to create a stronger bill to keep this type of behavior from happening. For 5 or 6 months, it was phone tags back and forth. Every time I tried to call, the senator was either busy with the state budget or the U.S. budget, or that he was out on the campaign trail with his constituents. I finally called and said, you know what, you're really not serious about the safety and well-being of our children in this state. So I will talk to some other state representative. And I did. I talked to State Representative Dwight Kay. And he sat down with me and read the 10 or 11 page proposal I wrote. During this time, he was already in a second reading of a proposal or a bill that was trying to be pushed by a Democratic representative up in Chicago. After he read this proposal, he didn't bother signing the third reading and voted against it. Governor Quinn signed into effect 3 bills while being governor. One in 2010, one in March 2012, and the last one June 2014. And it was a bullying bill. All 3 bills had no teeth. All 3 bills did not mandate the schools to document incidents of bullying. It did not mandate the schools to discipline the individuals. So while each child might have been reporting bullying and parents reporting bullying, none of this was ever really documented. It was just stated that we'll handle this, we'll check it out, and basically the parents and the child was just brushed off. Now, in my proposal, I requested that there be mandates reprimanding the school systems for not documenting incidences of bullying or reports of bullying, and that there should be a outside entity investigating severe cases of bullying, not in school or community investigations, because it tends to be very biased. I wrote the President of the United States a letter, Senate certified mail, back May 9th, 2014. Dear Mr. President, I'm sending you this letter in hopes that you would take this seriously and understand that our children of this nation are suffering from a behavior that has gone on way too long. The behavior I speak of is bullying, and it comes in many ways and forms and affects everyone from kindergartners to 12th grade, and then carries on over into college and adult life. There are many statistics out there supporting the short and long-term effects of bullying and how it affects a person. I went on to explain about how my son committed suicide and what a good boy he was, and how he never tried to do anything wrong to anybody, always wanted to be a friend to everybody. Well, I sent this out, and in August 6th, 2014, I received a letter in return. Dear Bradley, thank you for writing. I am deeply saddened to learn of the loss of your son, Jordan, and the pain you have experienced. Words fail when a loved one is taken from us too soon, and as a parent, my heart breaks for the young lives lost to bullying. Bullying in all forms is unacceptable, and I'm committed to ensuring our schools and communities are places where all Americans can feel safe to learn, grow, and work toward achieving their dreams. Please know I will keep all those affected by bullying in my thoughts and prayers. Sincerely, Barack Obama. This was a typed letter from one of his assistants or secretaries with a stamped signature. This was never seen by the President of the United States. But President Obama finds it a very serious situation to express nationally, and to have people on the U.S. judicial system to go in and investigate shootings of 3 individuals, black males, in 3 different states. I feel that the problems that have happened with Michael Brown and the young little boy, 12 years old, in Ohio, and the gentleman in New York, I think that's a tragedy that has happened. But the tragedy is that we have thousands of children committing suicide every year due to this type of behavior of bullying. And our government and our presidents and our politicians don't want to sit there and try to find a better way to deal with it. Let's quit taking all that lottery money that is being, supposed to be used to strengthen our school systems and create better programs and create more teachers and everything, and use it on that. But no, that's right. Governor Blagojevich sold that in Illinois to an outside entity. So we don't have that money going to our school systems. Missouri has the same problem. The money that's supposed to be, and that they're advertising for every dollar that you spend in the Missouri lottery, goes to our schools. Get this. Yeah, it goes to the schools. The money that is appropriated in the budget for the school systems, all right, yeah, that money is supposed to go to the school systems. But then when that money from the lottery comes in, they put that money into the budget for the school, and they pull the money that they budgeted in the state budget out to use it for other things. So the thing about it is, we're not doing anything better for our school systems. We're hurting our school systems. That's why I said that this year when you vote for the right people. Hopefully that the people who are elected can do things. hurts me every day when I sit there and see a child die due to bullying. I swore that I'm going to continue to do whatever I can to push for stronger mandates in Illinois and hopefully throughout other states in the United States. But I need your help. I need everybody to sit and understand, to realize that your child's life is very important. I think about my son every day and what type of boy he would have grew up to be. But I can't. I'll never see him grow up. I'll never see him find his first love. I'll never see him get married and have children. But what I can do is fight to make sure your children can have a life in the future. So please, stand up for your children's rights. Thank you.